We don't really need to be invited or told about Easter. Easter burst forth from the tomb thousands of years ago. It's poured out on all of humanity, high and low, right where we are. And it's celebrated in a beautiful myriad of ways all across the globe. What we might need to do is spend a little bit more time reflecting, understanding, and receiving this great gift of Easter. My name is Paul Mix Erickson. I'm the Director of Music and the Arts here at St. Mark's in Durango, and I want to invite you to something just for that purpose. Easter's been given to us, but can we receive it with prayerful understanding? The services are called the Triduum Sacrum. It is one service in 3 parts over 3 days. It is meant to be privileged intimacy with Christ. Easter is Christ the cosmic conqueror, but these 3 services show the human side, the vulnerable side, the often fragile side of Christ. And Christ says, won't you come? Won't you spend just a few hours with me? So in this special sacred personal invitation, we have Maundy Thursday, the first part of the Sacrum Triduum. It is at 5:30. It is at once the recreation of the Paschal or the Passover in Greek, everything that God has done for God's people. And then it is Christ saying to us, and in you, I will do a new thing. The institution of the Last Supper. You are forgiven, you are redeemed, and I will dwell in you. And as I dwell with you, you will be my body. You will be my church. You will be my plan for the redemption of the world. Then Christ invites us to be there for privileged intimacy on a cosmic scale. Christ says, I will wash your feet, and then you will wash each other's feet. Love each other as I have loved you. This act is not meant to be comfortable, but it is meant to teach us what it means to serve, what it means to be in Christ, and what it means to be church to each other. Good Friday is celebrated traditionally at noon, the hour that we remember the crucifixion, and the Passion story will be told. And then, in a beautiful tradition that defies words or even description, the veneration of the cross. We are simply there in prayer, in solemnity, in thanksgiving for the gift that God gave God's self so that we might have redemption and everlasting life. Also at 5:30 that day, there is a service that commemorates the Via Dolorosa. It's called Stations of the Cross. It's a short half-hour service in which we walk with Christ during his last earthly hours. And then God has given a special gift to Durango this year because there is an art opening by Mike Brieger at the Studio Gallery, 1027 Main Street, who has painted a brand new Stations of the Cross that opens on Good Friday. So how about you join us at 5:30, and then we'll walk down together to see both inside and outside the walls of the church how God is at work. Then on Saturday is perhaps the most beautiful, sacred, holy service of the year. It is the great vigil of Easter. It starts at 8:30 in the dim darkness of the garden, and then the Christ light burst forth. The Alpha and Omega, the Paschal candle is lit. It is the beginning and the end that is in Christ, and the new beginning that goes for all of creation. This Paschal candle will be with us for 50 days, but it also is celebrated at every baptism and at every funeral. For Christ we begin, and in Christ there is no ending. There's just ever new beginnings. We also hear the story of creation illuminated and opened in the light of Easter. We will have the opportunity to renew vows of baptism, and we will receive the very first Easter communion in privileged intimacy, a small gathering, so we might receive this great gift. Won't you join us? 5:30, Maundy Thursday, noon, Good Friday, Stations of the Cross at 5:30 on Good Friday, and then 8:30, the great Easter Vigil.